Now we are heading to, where is it? Amar, I think, on the coast, yes. The harbour of Amar. So we go from the obligatory fire level to the obligatory water level. And in the last level, an engineer helped us, so we're going to be the engineer this time. The engineers are very skilled in the use of bombs and traps. The engineer is also a gnome, which doesn't look a whole lot like the the lava gnome, or whatever it was in the last level, but it's a gnome nonetheless. Now, I could always take the frost sword here, but as you can see, it's completely overpowered compared to any of the other weapons based on its price, so I'm not going to. I don't really think that I'm going to be using like a sword or anything too much, because he uses bombs and stuff a lot. So I'm going to have 16 bombs and grease bombs and no health potions. I've not really, to be honest, I have never really used an engineer at all, like ever. So it's going to be pretty interesting, you know. Okay, that's with an inflammable liquid? Doesn't inflammable means... Yes, it does mean flammable, doesn't it? Yeah. It's all a bit confusing, isn't it? Explodes a few seconds after ignition. Used against clusters of enemies. I know what healing potions do. Oh, I can get medium armor now, except I have no chance to be able to afford it. I might get like a crossbow as well. Always went with the dwarven crossbow, and 120 should do it. That'll leave me with like a blade shield, and I guess a hammer would work well for an engineer type. Yeah. A bit disappointed by a selection of bombs. You know, I can either have bombs or nothing. So, and grease bombs. You know what? I don't know what they'll do exactly. If I had 5 more, God, I could get a potion of healing. Maybe 60 won't be enough. I might find some on the way though, like during the level. I really don't see the difference between the shields, so I'm just going to go with and get a health potion. And yeah, that's about all I can have really, isn't it? Alright, let's just start the game. Start the level. The harbour. The city of Amar is the last frontier towards Mechalon, the land of the ancestors, even though it might not even exist. But seemingly it does. Finding someone to take you across seems near impossible until you stumble upon Captain Laurus, Marcus's loathed brother. You gotta find his logbook and get it back to him. And that's it. I just need his logbook. Okay.
Marcus sent you? That sniveling little weasel?
Twins!
I'm the only one who has made it to that side and back, you know. But if you want my help, you've got to do something for me first. Marcus took my logbook along with the other merchandise he was supposed to sell for me. The idiot sold it to some of the locals here who refused to give it back. Get me my book, and we'll talk about getting you to the other side, though it still won't be cheap. And beware of the water. It's much colder than it seems.
Okay. So here I am in his boat. He looks exactly the same as Marcus and has the same voice. Strangely. I guess it's, you know, coincidence that they're twins, but it kind of helps on saving, like, on voice actors and stuff as well, doesn't it? And here, there's a goblin. Okay, I'll listen to you. When it'll let me. Oh, there we go. Now I know you can't understand him. He's actually speaking Swedish. So maybe you can understand him if you're from Swedish, but if you're from Sweden, but I'm talking over him so you can't hear him anyway. But yeah, he's talking Swedish, which is a nice touch because, you know, he's Swedish developers, so they have the goblins speak Swedish in it. Anyway, what he's basically telling me is that he's asking me to release him, but I've never found a way to release him yet, and I looked on the internet and I couldn't find a way to release him. But what he's telling me is that at the bottom of the lighthouse, there's a room. Effectively, that's what he was saying. Okay, so let's. I haven't played this level in quite a while, although it is actually one of my favourite levels. Nice. So yeah, the lighthouse. Oh yeah, you also get cannons on this level, which you can actually use. I don't know. They have actually no purpose towards you at all. But anyway, this guy is slow. He's really slow, and he can't get down there. There we go. So we have the hidden room that the goblin was talking about. I think it has a map in it as well. It does. Yeah, I got a map to Nagalad. I think. I'm really bad at pronouncing names. Yeah, and there's a ladder there, but I can't get up that way. So I found a hidden thingy. Oh damn it! Hidden level. Now, if I go in the water, I don't die. It's not even draining my health. Though I don't know how to get back up. So I didn't mean to fall off there, obviously. Maybe if you like swim off into the distance, you might die. But well, I think it's more than likely, really. There we go. Oh, okay, let me get up the. Let me get up the. Oh, okay, I'll just get up here instead. So yeah, they say stay out of the water, but really you can go in it and it's fine. This level's probably going to take a long time to play because this guy just walks so slowly. Although I am kind of comparing him to the halfling, which I played last level, and she's like super fast. Okay, so you got your bomb, your grease bomb, and your hammer. That's heavy. Yeah, that's slow. That's really slow. Like the gnome. I guess gnomes were never really known for their swiftness, though, were they? In the tales of yore and all. Up the ladder. Oh yeah. And a healing potion. Oh, is there anything else up there? Is there... No. The balcony's on the one above, that's why. It was in a different place there. Yeah, there's a guy walking around here, a Dregatar walking like a parole route, so I can ambush him. An orc death crafter. Death! Yeah, dude, you got snuck up on by a gnome, I mean, come on. How rubbish are you, honestly? Nothing on this level. More gold, which is the only reason to do the lighthouse is the gold. There's nothing else up here apart from gold and enemies. But we've already found most of the gold in the level, which is snazzy. Ow! Again with the falling damage. Ow! Okay, that didn't hurt. That didn't hurt, but still. Why is it so hard to climb down ladders in games? I don't think I've played a game where it's been easy to climb down a ladder. Climbing up, fine, but climbing down the thing again is always like, no, you fall to your death because your character is incapable of navigating a ladder. That's pointless. Okay, let's continue on and find this logbook. I think it's best to have the good old crossbow. Everyone loves the crossbow. Oh, actually, no, there's some guys there. Oh. Oh, they've seen me. Oh, that hurt. I'm going to use a bomb. Oh, God. I'm going to use a bomb properly. He doesn't really throw them very far at all, does he? Yeah. I think I know why I haven't used the engineer before. Alright, we got a grease bomb. Yeah, that was really stupid, wasn't it? Oh, fire! I'll go and warm myself and die in its fiery embrace. Oh my god. Ow! Okay, so there's an assassin over there. Somewhere. Oh, hello. Where did you come from? Should I try and blow her up? I'll probably die, but I can always block while I'm going up there, so... No, she's disappeared. She has absolutely disappeared. There she is. She's now walking away.